have really not received the attention I think they deserve. We concentrate primarily on the sentencing disparity we see. But after all, you can't be sentenced in court unless somebody arrests you and prosecutes you in the first place. So the sentencing disparity is very much dependent on who the police are arresting and who the prosecutors choose to prosecute in these crack cases. We know from a study done by the Los Angeles Times over a 6-year period in the late 1980s, early 90s, there was not a single white defendant prosecuted for crack offenses in the Los Angeles federal court system. We also know that there are hundreds of white defenders prosecuted in state court for crack offenses, where in many cases they received up to 8 years less sentence in state court than they would have in federal court. And the Times articles also tell us that there are many African American defendants prosecuted in federal court who are not at all indistinguishable from the white defendants prosecuted in state court. So again, we have decisions being made by police prosecutors about how to use the resources and the power of the system, whether it's conscious or not, with very strong racial outcomes. This issue is very prominent this week. You may know yesterday the Senate just approved a bankruptcy bill. Many of you will be surprised to hear that the bankruptcy bill includes a provision relating to crack cocaine sentencing. I'm not an attorney or a banker, so I don't quite know why these are connected, but they are somehow. In one of the more cynical moves that we've seen in recent years, Senator Abraham of Michigan introduced this amendment. Basically, anybody who studied these issues has basically concluded that the disparity between crack and powder cocaine should be eliminated, so it doesn't take 500 grams of powder to equal 5 grams of crack. Well, Senator Abraham and his colleagues say, okay, we will reduce the disparity to a 10-to-1 disparity, and the way they will do that is not by easing up on the crack penalties, but by sending more powder cocaine offenders off to prison. This is the message that he's heard, apparently, about how we're supposed to equalize this. So every crack offender currently going to prison will still go, but more powder cocaine offenders will go. Well, this has been portrayed as a black-white issue, and it certainly is, but what has not been discussed very much is that if you look in racial terms, it's black-white. If you look at it in ethnic terms, the Hispanics are counted as an ethnic group and basically show up in the white category of powder cocaine offenders. It turns out that all these white offenders who will go to prison for powder cocaine offenses now, 2/3 of them are Hispanics. So essentially what we're seeing by getting tougher on powder cocaine is that we will send even more members of minority groups to prison on drug offenses. We'll just have a broader range of how we do it now. We'll call it powder cocaine. It'll be more Latinos than it was African Americans in some cases, but essentially this will be the end result. So whether or not Senator Abraham is aware of this, I don't know, but clearly we know this, and this is what's going to happen. Well, we've seen all these trends taking place, and there are a number of ways this could have come about, but let's look at the most charitable case that we can make. Imagine that
we so happy we alive, we together can survive. Stop the bullshit, stop the lies, and now's the time to legalize. Tell me brother, tell me true, what the hell we gonna do? Remember the days we saw purple haze. I've
After working all the day, the moment comes when I really want to play and have some fun. Need a little relaxation to chill us out. Need a little recreation, there can be no doubt. I just wanna get high, I wanna fly into the sky. I just wanna let go. I want you to know, love you so. I just wanna get high, I wanna fly into the sky. I just wanna let go. Want you to know, love you so.
Do you think I can be the one who can wait till the fireworks come? Do you think we can have some fun, get back where we begun? Do you think it'll be alright? Do you think it'll be tonight? Do you really want to let it go? Find out what we both know. Am I really the lucky one? Be there when your kingdom comes. We can sizzle till we're hot, give it everything we got.